Hey, hello everyone. Guten Tag, schönen Tag, buenos dias, hello there, kalimera, bonjour tout le monde. Wow, that were a lot of languages, weren't it? Well, how are you guys doing? How are you doing, guys? Let me know in the comments section. I'm doing great today. I have a wonderful day. I'm happy even though there isn't a lot of sunshine or whatever. I'm just happy as always. So let me guys know, how is your day going? Let it know in the comment section. Also, I made I think 3 emojis for you guys, custom emojis. You can find them in the chat screen as well. Also, I tweaked the screen a little bit here, so on this corner right here you can see the viewer count, and here are here are the comments that you guys are posting. So super dope, super dope. Love to see all of your guys' comments. I see a lot of people saying everything is going good, everything is going well. I'm glad you're all having a good day. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, guys, yeah, I know you were going to get a cappella song tutorial today, but I kind of wasn't fully prepared for it because I'm not that into music. I don't know a lot about it, so I still had to figure some things out. I've been testing the entire day. I also have the microphone right here to prove you that I'm still working on it. And well, it's going great. I found some effects that are really super dope to use. So yeah, I'm still working on that, but it's going to be for next week. So yeah, today we're going to create a well, I'm seeing someone is spamming. Okay, never mind. So today we're going to create a documentary. We're going to edit something. I'm using only clips from Storyblocks today, so it's all just found footage, stock footage that you can find online. Now, of course, you can also do the same with your own footage. I'm also going to create an entire voiceover for this. That's why I have the microphone right here, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do your own voiceover without any plugins or without any other devices except Premiere Pro, because it actually has a voiceover feature, which you probably didn't know about. Okay, so let's check the comment section real quick, guys. How are you guys doing? Also, I made a moderator bot on the chat. So there are some commands that you can use to see which settings that we're using, which device I'm editing on, and which version of Premiere Pro. I think, let me go and check out the commands that I made. So if you, let me check. If you put exclamation mark setup, that way you can see our setup. Exclamation mark motivation will get you some motivation to get through this. And I think if you just put exclamation mark commands, then it will tell you all the commands that you can use. I'm not entirely sure about it yet. I don't have a lot of experience with using commands and stuff like that. But let's get started with some editing. Let me see. Are you guys saying something interesting here? Is it a Yeti microphone? Yes, it is. This is, I'm not sure which one exactly, but this is a Yeti microphone. Yeah, it's Jordy's microphone, but I just use it for the a cappella song video, and I'm gonna use it today as well. I kind of like it. It is a little bit on the heavy side, but yeah, I kind of like it. Let me adjust this, that way it won't fall. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Where's Jordy? Well, Jordy is currently in the studio. Maybe you can hear him. He's he's making the video for Creative Tuesday, guys. Let's check. Okay, so I see everyone exclamation mark setup. Normally it should work. I put a timer on it so it doesn't do it each time you put it there. It has like a countdown of like a minute or something, because otherwise the chat will be full of setups. So yes, I use Premiere Pro. I don't use Final Cut. And what else do we see here? They were going to make the live stream video. So yeah, Bavin, as I just said, we're not gonna do the a cappella song video today because I still have to figure some stuff out. Also, I'm not a magician. What else? What do you call it? Musician? I think musician. Well, whatever. I'm not a musician. I'm not a singer, so I still have to figure out how instruments work when you only make them with your vocals. how to hit the right notes and stuff like that, and how to, of course, pitch those notes and alter them with some effects in Premiere Pro. So that's gonna be for next week. I'm gonna be fully prepared by then. Today we're going to edit a documentary. But guys, it's just some editing, some effects here and there. But if you guys have answer or questions, put them in the comments and I will gladly answer them, of course. So we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A as well. Free chill content. Touch my soup. I see what you're doing over there. Did you get a little bit, you know, what else? How to edit a video like Pentatonix? Well, it's gonna be inspired by Pentatonix and Mike Tompkins next week. So that's what it's all gonna be about. Is it night or day? Well, it's, let me check, around 3:35 in the afternoon, so PM. So it's yeah, it's daytime. Let me check. Which is most used in transition? The most used transition, there are so many. There are so many transitions. You can even make your own, get creative with it. Which Premiere version do you use? Well, I use 2020. I don't know the exact laptop specs, but I'll put that in the Nightbot as soon as I'm done with this live stream. Jordy knows all the specific specs about this laptop. You're starting out with video editing. Should you pick Final Cut Pro or Premiere? Doesn't really matter actually. There's also some free software that you can use. Maybe you can download that free software first and get into editing and just get familiar with how you make a simple edit, put some basic effects on there, and then you can choose you want to go either for Premiere Pro, which has a lot of positive sides because it works together with all the other Adobe programs, or do you want to go for Final Cut, which is I think only for MacBook or Mac in general. But yeah, it doesn't have an easy way to work with either After Effects or Adobe Audition or something else. So yeah, I would recommend Premiere just because it's so versatile and because you can link it to Photoshop or After Effects or Audition or whatever. You bet I did, my man. Oh, touch my soup. Nice one, man. Nice one. Okay, we're going to open up Premiere, guys. By the way, check out this transition. Yo, nice, right? Okay, so I'm gonna show you some of the rushes that I have here. Now, for this documentary, I wanted to make kind of a, you know, a thing that is going on across the entire world right now, which is the pandemic. But I don't want it to be like a super serious documentary where it talks about all of the negative sides, but kind of maybe a mockumentary where, because I have some shots of like empty closet shelves here in the store where there's only one roll of toilet paper left. I have some pizza delivery guys. I have a lot of food. So we can make something fun with this. Not too serious, not too dramatic, but with a kind of a serious touch to it so that people know that things are serious all across the world. But if we work on it together, then we can get healthy all together with the entire planet. So that's it. I'm gonna go through these shots at first, make a simple edit, and then we're gonna put a voiceover on there. I'm gonna show you how to do this, but first what you wanna know is that here you can see in my timeline, in my sequence panel, you can see this microphone. Now this doesn't work now because my microphone here isn't plugged into my PC. Now if you have a microphone with a USB adapter, or if you have like an in-between piece to connect another microphone to your PC, then I highly recommend plugging that in because we're going to need that later on in this video. Now let's get started. Let's make a simple edit. Like I said, all of these shots are from Videoblocks or Storyblocks Video, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're just gonna make a simple edit, but at first gonna think about the story. So the story is gonna be about, you know, we have a lot of pleasureful things that we can do, like running together, having fun together, traveling, and then that all has to stop. So I have this closed sign right here. because you know there's a pandemic. Then I'm gonna show this right here. I think people are working all across the world. Here I have some other scientists to help and prevent this. Um, we're kind of getting crazy. Then I'm gonna show these clips of these stores that are empty. Then I'm gonna make kind of a joke like, guys, you don't want it to get like this. And then I'm gonna show kind of a sci-fi world. You don't want it to be like this, like empty shopping carts. Just stick to everything. Wash your hands. Order some pizza online. Have fun with your family. And just eat healthy. Then I'm gonna show a couple of food clips. Work from home. Wear your mask. And in the end, then I'm gonna reverse this shot right here, where it opens up back again. We will have a solution for everything. Then it's gonna be a joke like, no, not pills. Just staying healthy, staying true to our environment, and then we can travel again. So that's gonna be the entire story, kind of in a nutshell. So, you know, every story has 3 acts in it. You have the kind of welcoming act where you get to know the entire situation or the persons. Then we have the overall problem, because your main character or your story in general has a problem which have to be solved. And then at the end there comes the final conclusion where we solve it, and either you have a bad ending or you have a happy end. So yeah, that's what we're going to make. Let me first go through the comments real quick and then we'll start editing. So let's see. Have you ever used Nuke or Fusion outside After Effects? I haven't. I don't have any experience with 3D, unfortunately. In order to make a whip pan transition, is it possible to teach me how I can make it possible? Yeah, I'm gonna use my cell phone here. Just make your shot like this, and then do a whip transition like this. For the next shot, when you go like, so I'm going to my right side. So for the next shot, let's pretend that I'm going to shoot my bottle right here. I'm gonna whip in from this side, so from the left side. I'm gonna pause here, shoot my subject, and then I can stitch this and this together in Premiere Pro, and that way I have a smooth whip transition going from this to that shot. So yeah, that's how you make a whip transition. Are the memes prepared for the next weeks? Not yet. No, we still have to make some, and I don't know a lot about memes, so some people saying hi to everyone, of course. Glad you're all here. Guys, you know, there's still a super chat also available, so you can donate. I think the least amount is like $1 or something, which helps us as a channel, and it also gets your chat, because you can write something in the top over there and then everyone can see it. So if you want to promote your channel, for example, just donate something, and then that way you will pop up, everyone will see you, and yeah, it's a good advertisement for you, and it's also some support for us, of course. So you don't have to do that, but it's just a tip. Of course, we have all our donators here on the board as well, which are on the screen the entire time during this stream, so it's also great advertisement for you guys. Let me check. Has the class started already? Yes, but we're not, we haven't been editing yet, so we're gonna start right now. A lot of people saying hi. How to make a video grid for acapella. We're going to show that next week. Can you please group your playlists together? Well, the playlists are made for like, there's an effect playlist, there is a graphics playlist, and there's, I think, also an audio playlist and stuff. It's kind of for everyone. It's kind of beginner level, it's basic. I tell you about everything that you have to do step by step for each effect or for each thing that we're creating in Premiere Pro. So normally it should be really beginner level. but of course some things are a little bit more advanced at the end, but I will tell you everything step by step so everyone can follow along. Let me check. Hey from New York. Hi from Belgium. Okay, the Skillshare thing, well, there's gonna be a Skillshare tutorial really soon, or video really soon, but I can't tell you really much about that. Okay, so let's start our edit. So we first start with something fun, you know. Hey, remember when we were doing this? So let's place an endpoint, and it's actually a slow motion clip, which is really nice. That way I can work with a speed ramp. Let's go a little bit further, maybe to here. Place an out point by putting O on my keyboard. So I for the in point, O for the out point. Let's drag it here. And this is actually HD, and my sequence is 4K. So I'm gonna right click on it, and where is it? Scale to frame size. Here we go. Let's go to our effects controls. Okay. So I'm going to hold Alt while dragging on my mouse wheel or scrolling my mouse wheel. That way this will enlarge, which will make it a little bit more easier to see. I'll do the same for this one right here. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna right click on the effects button right here, time remap speed. Then I'm gonna press P on my keyboard, or you can just control click. And I'm gonna place a keyframe here. And once again, it's not really working. Okay, here we go. And then I'm gonna drag this part up so it goes a little bit faster. I'm not sure what frame rate is this. Let me check real quick. Properties. 25. Yeah, okay, that doesn't say a lot. I think it's shot in around 100 frames per second, so we can drag us up all the way to 400. That way this should be real time. Yeah, here we go. Let's drag this open a bit. Let's make it a smooth transition going from fast to slow. Here we go. Let's place another keyframe right here and drag this part up all the way to 400. Also 401 doesn't really matter. Let's make it a little bit more smooth. Oh, where is my second lever? Here it is. Come on, man. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, click on it, and then we're going to use this lever right here to smoothen it a bit. That way it eases. Bam. Hey, remember when you were doing this? Boom. Was fun, right? So we need an actual second shot with a little bit of fun in it. What's this? No, this is carrying. I think this is a nice shot as well. Let's use this one also. So let's see. This is 4K, okay. Let's see what the properties of these are. Okay, that's 30 frames per second. You can see it right here, guys, if you can't really see it well. It says right here, frame rate around 30 frames per second. My timeline is also 30, that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so we have a fun shot right here, followed by another fun shot with a nice flare from the sun right here. Okay, so story-wise, introduction, we had fun, we had a lot of fun. Maybe this one right here as well. We were traveling. Okay, so hey, we had fun. Remember when we could still do this, hold hands together, and went on a journey to a different country. Okay, this is quite nice already. And I see that there's a problem with the subscription thing. Okay, doesn't really matter. I'm going to fix that soon. Good, good. So let's see. Maybe we should grade these already so that they are the same color. That way I can show you guys how to make a color grading or color correction first. So let's open up an adjustment layer. This is the right sequence size. Hit OK. I'm placing that on top. Okay, first I'm going to see that all of these are kind of the same when it comes to values. So let's open up the Lumetri scopes. Oh, apparently they are open somewhere. Oh, right here. Okay. And of course our Lumetri colors. Good, good, good. So let's see. Our blacks are quite okay. Now I don't see this really well. It's a little bit too small. Let's see. Can we bring a little bit more contrast in there? Yes, we can. Let's lower the highlights just a tiny bit. A little bit more in the shadows. A little more in the blacks, not too much. We don't want to crush them. Otherwise, here in her bottom shorts, you see that it's a little bit crushing. You can also see it here, so I'm gonna put this up just a tiny bit more, maybe around here. Okay, let's see, maybe a little bit more contrast. Yes sir. Okay, maybe a little bit of a warmer tint to it. No, let's just do it with the color wheels. Let's place a little bit of warmth into those shadows and lower them a tiny bit more. Okay, this looks great. Let's go to our effects controls. See it without and with. Okay, that looks good. Has much more contrast in it. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's check this one. Let's go to our Lumetri scopes. So, a little bit more contrast maybe. Okay. Lower those shadows. We're gonna create a nice silhouette. Let's pop up those highlights just a tiny bit, not too much. Yeah, because it's kind of overexposed, but that's this part right here, because here it really isn't overexposed. So let's see, maybe the blacks, no, they're crushing really quick. You can see it right here. See it guys, here it's crushing, here it's crushing. You can see it very clearly. So let's not do that. Let's just keep it around 0. If for some reason you made a mistake right here and you want to reset this, just double click on this and it will immediately go back to its original value. Good, good. So let's go, maybe just a little bit of warmth. I want to create like a real sunset vibe. Make it real warm. Okay, maybe just a little bit more contrast. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see, yeah, okay. And then this shot right here needs a lot of extra contrast, so let's put a lot of it in it and make it a little bit warmer as well. And lower the shadows a little bit. Let's see how much we can go. Okay, that's so good. And now we need those highlights to be brought back. Look at this right here. Maybe same with the whites. No, not too much though. Let's play around with the blacks. Not too much. I see them clipping already here in the corner. Maybe just a general exposure. Not too much though. And an extra little bit of warmth to it, and here we go. So let's see this before and after. What a difference. Oh my god. Same here. Let's have a look. Not that much of a difference, but it's something. And here we also have a lot of difference. Okay, so that's it for the color correction part. Now we're going to grade this, and that's what we're going to do on this adjustment layer right here, as you can see. And we're kind of giving this a overall orange and teal look. So we're going to put a little bit of teal into the shadows. You know guys, I'm colorblind, so if I make any mistakes with the colors, just let me know. because I don't see it very clearly. And a little bit of warmth in those midtones. Here we go. Let's have a look before and after. It's subtle, not too much. Let's check here. Okay, and here as well. Okay, it's subtle. It's really subtle. Let's put a little bit more of the tealish color in it. Not too much though. Okay, this looks quite good already. So we have kind of a beginning. This is our first act. Let's go back to our rushes. So, wait, let me check the comment section real quick. Nice transition, right? Okay. How is it possible all editing channels like yours and Ignace, you're both from Belgium? Yes, Ignace Alea is also from Belgium. He's from the other part of Belgium. So we're kind of from the northeastern side. He's more kind of the west side. So yeah. But we have worked with him in the past for a YouTube video for Cinecom, which was, I think, a Star Wars project. Yeah, it went really well. He made super cool things for us in 3D. He also performed in the video. I think I even had a battle with him, and I killed him with my sword, I think, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. Or I blasted him off against something. But yeah, it was super fun. He's a nice guy, definitely. Oh, this is a good question from Julius. How do I know, or am I a pro or a beginner? Can you outline what a pro must know? Well, a professional hasn't got a lot of problems with his workflow, so that means that if you give him any project, even if it's something that he isn't really familiar with, he will find a way to like easily create something with it and doesn't have to look up a lot of stuff online. But believe me though, even professionals do look up stuff, do watch tutorials. It's just if you're an amateur, you're probably not familiar with everything that is inside your program or with everything that you can do with a specific video, and that way you probably go look up way more things online, watch tutorials, watch classes, all of that, read a book maybe. So I think the big difference between a professional and an amateur is the fact that an amateur still has to learn even more things, you know? The professional will just start working on it, and along the way he will probably find a problem or has an idea that he isn't really familiar with, and that way he will look it up for that specific thing, and the amateur will just look up everything about, you know, the program or what he can do with that type of video. So I think that is the biggest difference between the two. Now, like I said, if you watch this channel, everything is basic step by step. Even though some of the effects look a little bit more advanced, they really aren't. You can just follow along perfectly if you have Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's see. Oh, we have another donation from Bavin. Thank you so much. This is this guy right here, so it's his second time donating. Thank you so much, man. Definitely check out his videos and his channel. What's the time right now? I think it's around, yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so 4 p.m. What is my opinion about LUTs? Well, to be honest, I use LUTs. I use them at home, I use them here in the office. Here in the office, we mostly use LUTs that enhances like one specific color. There's like a specific LUT that we use on our footage, which makes the skin tones pop a little bit more. Doesn't do a lot of other stuff. But at home, I have a lot of LUTs from other creators, not only because I want to support those creators, also because sometimes I just like their look of a specific video that they made, and sometimes I have kind of the same style of video and I want to have the kind of the same look. So that's why I use their LUT on it, but I kind of tweak it so I don't just put it on there and that's it. No, I kind of tweak it and make it my own thing. So yeah, I'm not against LUTs, but I think you should always try to tweak it or make it a little bit more your own thing, if you know what I mean. And of course, you can also use LUTs or presets or whatever to figure things out. Like I did the same in the beginning. I wasn't really familiar with color grading, so I bought some LUTs, put them on my videos, and then I was like, okay, so how did it went from my original footage to this look just with that LUT? So I tried to recreate those, and that way I kind of learned along the way how to create my own color grades, how to create my own LUTs, and yeah, it's a good learning experience that way. Let's see. Do you understand Portuguese? No, I don't. I see some Belgian people in the chat as well. Can you speak a little bit of Flemish? Natuurlijk kan ik ook Nederlands spreken. Mits ik ook in België woon, uiteraard. So yeah, that was some Dutch. Let's see. I see a Korean YouTuber. Nice. To color correct and color grading, is it possible to utilize Adobe Color? Do you mean the Lumetri colors? Because yeah, that's exactly what I did just now, and let me show you real quick. Here we go. So if you just open up, when you go to the window menu and you open up the Lumetri color, you can use all of these to color grade and color correct your shot. These are actually great tools. Now you can also convert this and go to what's it called? DaVinci Resolve from Blackmagic, which is essentially more for color grading because it also works with notes. But if you're not really familiar with that, I would just recommend using this, of course. Are you planning to make tutorials for After Effects? Well, we don't have the time right now to create a After Effects basics channel, but we have the idea, so maybe next year, who knows? Yeah, we're thinking about it. Let's see. Can you bring in Janik? He's working in the office currently, so no, probably not. Hello, guys. Oh, there he is. Hey, Janik. Hello. So let's continue our video, and then I will go and answer the rest of the questions for you guys. Good. So we have our beginning. Let's go to our problem. Suddenly there was, I'm not gonna say the name, let's call it, what are we gonna call it? Verdona, Ramona, Primerona. Let's call it Primerona. So we have our intro. Remember what we can have fun with friends, hold our hands together and travel. Well, this happened. Bam, then we're gonna use the shot of the door that is getting closed. Here we go. Let's scale it to our frame size so it matches. All right. Now I clearly see that this shot is a little bit too dark, so let me just real quick put some adjustments to this. As you can see, I'm pumping up those highlights and whites because I want this line here to go up. And also my shadows to get a little bit more out of this zone right here and clear up the entire shot. Okay, that's good. So let's close this back again. Let's enlarge this right here. Okay. Oh, I see someone donating. Portugal. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna write your name on here. And you're from Portugal, of course. You're Portuguese. Let me look up how to say thank you in Portuguese. Oh, you're right. That Portuguese, like this. Obrigado, 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 Portugal. Okay. Yeah, let's continue real quick. Otherwise, we can't finish this. Okay, so I'm gonna drag this adjustment layer a little bit further, just to see what it does with the colors. Oh, I love the look of this right here. If you see the difference, I love it. Now, if you want, guys, we can also make this kind of cinematic. Like, if we add another adjustment layer, we can use the same one, actually, because it's, in fact, just an empty layer. There's nothing on there, so it doesn't duplicate the effects from this one. And we can go ahead and put the crop effect on there. And let's see, where is my effect control? Right here. And let's put 14% on top, 14% in the bottom, and that way we can create some nice cinematography here, some nice cinemascopes. Now I see that we do have to reposition our shot just a bit, so let me do that. Let's bring a little bit back of this guy's head and the horizon. Same thing here. Let's well, our focus here is holding hands, so let's put it like this so that the focus is on the hands. This I like. Maybe let's bring it down just a little bit. This is okay, but let's bring it up just a tiny inch. Yeah, and this is a little bit too low, so let's put it like this. Here we go. We have our cinematic intro. Oh, this is nice already. What do you guys think about it? You like it? Okay. Let me enlarge this right here. Good, good. So, our story goes, hey, remember when we could have fun with friends? When we could hold hands? That rhymes. When you could travel? Well, then this happened. And we call it, let me check what you guys say, beer virus, VidCon 19. Oh, VidCon, that's a good one. Let's call it VidCon. Then VidCon 19 happened. Everything needed to close. Okay, and now Russia's. Where is our empty mall? Right here. Let's do it like this. I think it's HD. Yeah, it is. So let's scale it to frame size. See the difference, guys. Here it has this orange and teal cinema grade with those cinema scopes. When you go a little bit further back to the original one, it's really a huge difference. Okay, we had another shot as well. Let's take this one. In point. Maybe here. No, wait. Let's do in point, out point, like this. And this has a little bit of a wiggle to it. Let's put the warp stabilizer on there and see what this does. I hope it's quite alright, but let's have a look. And while that is analyzing, let's go back to the comment section. Let's see. Where were we? Okay, Storyblocks or Adobe Stock? Well, we use both. I like them both. I don't have a preference actually, so yeah, I just use both. Okay, so someone really wanted me to say something in Flemish for a challenge. So that's a good thing. I received a like from that. Thank you so much. Let me check. Regards from Croatia. I like your tutorials. Thank you so much, man. Greetings to Croatia. I've actually been there once. I've been to Hvar, I think, and Split. Yeah, that's where I've been. Did you check Mocha for Premiere Pro yet? No, but I will look it up right now. Mocha for Premiere Pro. Let's have a look. Oh, okay, it is true. Didn't know that. So yeah, maybe someday we have a collaboration with them. I'm not sure yet. Could happen. That way we can show you guys how it works. Let's see. Premiere stuff costs so much money. Yeah, Adobe isn't really cheap, guys. That's true. But like I said, it has a nice feature where you can, you know, bring everything from Premiere to After Effects or to Photoshop or to Adobe Audition. So I like that workflow. I like that workflow a lot. That's why I use Adobe. Gaming Warrior, you're asking to see your channel. Well, I don't really check out channels unless you guys donate. Otherwise, if everyone would ask it, I have a ton of channels to check out, so that's a little bit too much. But just with a small donation, I'll put your name on here, a little bit of advertisement for your channel, and of course, your name will be highlighted in the chat as well, and I will definitely check out your channel. Let's see. Damn it, Jordy, damn it, Lorenzo, or damn it, Chill. Oh, yeah, you mean Janik. Okay. He'll probably say that in one of the videos that are upcoming this week or maybe another time. Okay, I see that Bavin is also a trainer in After Effects, so if you guys have any questions, maybe you can ask Bavin as well. I suggest you organize another video on how you start video editing, your secret websites that you use, your best Premiere Pro YouTuber, and how you promote your brands. That's actually a great idea. Maybe we can do that kind of as a Q&A stuff in one of the upcoming videos, or maybe, yeah, it's a fun thing. It's interesting. Like, if you guys want to know something about that, just ask me, actually. Just put it now as a question in the comments, and I'll just answer whatever you want about that. Okay, I see that the bot is deleting some people for some reason. Okay, so I still have to change the bot a little bit. I'm sorry, guys, if some of your comments get retracted or something. I still have to figure out how the bot exactly works. Let's check out. It's indeed obrigado. Nice. What are the small stuff that makes you a video professional? It's kind of what I said earlier. So it's a thing that if you work on something, you shouldn't have any problems figuring everything out unless there is something specific that you have to look up, while an amateur probably has to look up everything about the program or about the thing that he is creating. Tell me a site for professional fonts. I probably use dafont.com the most. There's a lot on there. There's a bunch of free stuff, but if you want to use it for commercial use, you have to pay for the license, of course. Let's see, great Corona documentary, thank you. Okay, so apparently, guys, the bot puts you as spam or something, or a warning when you use all caps. So try not to use all caps when you're writing a comment. I will figure that bot out later this evening, so he isn't that harsh to you guys, because he has been timing out some people, I see. So Skillshare has 2 months of free premium, but now it's 7 days. Yeah, I think Skillshare altered it. I think it's now changed to 2 weeks, but you're saying 1 week, so I'm not entirely sure about that. I have to check it out for myself, but I thought it was about 2 weeks that you get for free right now. Please don't delete the live session. I never delete these live sessions. They will be online and available to you guys. And then Ramzo donated. Thank you so much. Is your name on here? No, it isn't. So let's put another column right here. Ramzo. Is your name inspired by the movie Rambo, or is it just a coincidence that it's kind of the same as Rambo? Let's see, is it visible to everyone? Yes, it is. Let's put this away. Opa. That's my go-to word. Wapa. Okay, so Remzo, thank you so much, man. Guys, definitely check out Remzo's channel and also Bavin's channel. Wow. And Portugal's channel. These guys have donated today, so thank you so much to them. Let's see. What else? You like our tutorials? Thank you so much. Which version of After Effects is used for the 3D animation? Well, we use the latest version. I think it's 2020. So we're using that one. You cannot donate. Oh my god, man. That sucks. Stupid YouTube, just give us those donations to everyone. Oh my god. Let's see. Mocha has several bugs. That's true, man. I have experienced some stuff with Mocha in After Effects, so maybe it works a little bit better in Premiere, I'm not sure. Oh dang, my name's there. Lol, I'll be there again. Yeah, man, you donated in one of the first live streams that we did. So I'm talking about Jay's film here. So yeah, donate again and you will be there once again. Let's see. How to access your Storyblocks muzzle flashes? Well, normally you can just click on download when you're on Storyblocks, and that way they will go directly to your downloads folder on your PC, and that way you can find them. Now probably there are like black videos with a muzzle flash. If you want to use those, just put it to, I think, blending mode's like screen or something, and that way all of the black will be gone and you will only see the muzzle flash, and that way you can use it on top of your footage. Please make an Among Us editing video. I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. We've kind of made a tutorial last week about how, or the week before that, I'm not sure, about how to create an Among Us character. Have you used Filmora? Yes, I have used Filmora. Do you live in England or the USA? I don't live in either of those. I live in Belgium. So apparently Skillshare changed to 1 week. I'm sorry guys, it's 1 week free for now, but of course that's one entire week. That's 7 days, like 7 times 24 hours that you can learn something for free. Like I watch Skillshare almost each night, not each night, but like 5 times a week I think, to learn new stuff. Currently I'm following a tutorial about how to make music just for you guys so that I can make the a cappella song for you guys. The tutorial is not about Premiere Pro, so I'm trying to do the same thing in Premiere Pro. That's why I still have some time that I need for the project, but it's going to be in a live stream next week. Let's see. Would you guys ever do a collaboration? Yeah, we do lots of collaborations. Of course, it has to be something interesting, of course, for everyone, because, like, you know, with Cinecom, it's kind of a big channel already, so if you want to work with a collaboration, you're kind of a smaller channel and it's a little bit more valuable for you than for us, but yeah, we can definitely try to work something out. You will have to buy a LED panel with all of the donators. I'll ask Jordy for that. How do you promote yourself as a filmmaker? There are so many ways that you can do this. But of course you can donate something here, and that way your name will be on top of here, and of course here always on screen. Another way that you can do this is just by posting your stuff online on social media and just word them out. So that means talk to your friends, talk to people, tell them, hey, I'm a filmmaker or a photographer or whatever, and show them your work. If they're happy with it, maybe they'll tell other people about your stuff, and that way a lot of people will come to you and ask you to make stuff for them. Let's see. I see a lot of things about KineMaster. I've never worked with KineMaster before. We have made a video about Filmora already on the Cinecom channel, which you can check out over there. Oh my god, Ramzo donated again. Well, man, that's 2 times in a row. Let's put a 2 on here. Here you go. Let's see if it's visible. Yeppa. Whoppa. So thank you for donation, man. Thank you so much, guys. Definitely check out Ramzo's channel. Now let's head back to Premiere Pro and edit for the rest of the video. So our warp stabilizer has been analyzing in the background, I think. Let's see. It's still going here, okay. Maybe this one needs stabilizer as well, but whatever. Let's drag our adjustment layers on top of there as well. Click analyze once again. Another donation from Jace Film. Thank you so much, man. Guys, definitely check out Jace Film's channel. He's saying, worth every penny, my friend, for all of the content. Thank you so much. We keep on creating content for you guys. This week, we're going to create a tutorial about how to make a super cool YouTube intro for your videos with only effects from Premiere Pro. So definitely wait for that. It's gonna be online on Wednesday, so within 2 days from now. So guys, definitely stay tuned for that. Hit the notifications bell so you get alarmed whenever we post it. And also check out Jace's Films channel, Portugal's channel, Bavin Paleja's channel, and Ramzo's channel. Okay, let's see what we have right here. Ooh, this warp stabilizer isn't doing a good thing. Let's just delete it, man. Okay, so our story goes, hey, we had some fun, we could hold hands, we were traveling, and then VidCon 19 broke out. Everything had to close. We were getting greedy because we also needed to wipe our asses. Bam. Then we go next. Oh, maybe this one right here, the infections rose. Let's put this here as well. Maybe cut it here. R, rate stretch tool, we're going to speed it up. Okay, let's put those two here right on top of here. Okay. Whoop. Infections rose. Let's see. What is this guy doing? Isn't doing anything, but it's a super cool shot actually. So let's use this one. Let's bring it down a notch like this maybe, because we want a little bit of headspace here. It's very important. Let's just drag it that may we're open. And a good thing here is this is going super fast, but this remains just steady. And it's the same here. This guy remains steady while everything else is going super fast. So this is actually kind of a nice transition. It's your eye that is adjusting to, you know, the static point in the shot. Let's take this shot as well. It's kind of the same. Let's put an in point and an out point. Let's drag this open a little bit more, not too much, and then use the R tool to speed it up. Okay, but she has a little bit too much headspace, so let's bring it up just a tiny notch. Here we go. My man Ramzo just keeps on doing, man. That's 3 times in a row. Thank you so much, Ramzo. Okay, guys, let me just save this real quick and let's hop over to this right here. Ramzo, thank you so much. 3 donations in a row. Man, you're on a roll. Man, wow. I don't know if there's a thing called hype trains on YouTube, but I've seen it on Twitch. Even though I'm not much of a Twitch viewer, but I've seen those hype trains. Man, this is kind of a hype train going on here. We have a lot of donations so far from Jace Film, from Ramzo, from Bavin Paleja, from Portugal. I think Balam Video has also donated this live stream. So yeah, that's like 5 people already. And he donated 3 times. So man, thank you guys so much. Okay, let's check out the other comments that we have real quick, and then we proceed. Oh, another one. Balam Videos, man, also 3 times already. Thank you so much, guys. Check out Balam Videos' channel. Check out Ramzo's channel. These guys are on a roll. We're on a hype train here. I'm getting hyped. Wow. Okay, let's see. Bro, you missed my comment. You guys are awesome. I'm also a VFX student, but where I'm studying, there is no well-experienced faculties. Oh man. Where are you from, actually? Because What I recommend is just watching a lot of tutorials. Maybe try to get a Skillshare subscription and watch a lot of tutorials on there. That's the same thing that I do. If I want to learn something, I just go online. I don't go to schools anymore. I kind of lost my hope in schools. So yeah. Can you make this live stream with camera, without camera, or you use any software? We have a camera right over there. And I have my laptop and monitor right over here. So yeah, that way you guys can see me, and that way I can also screen record whatever I am doing here in Premiere Pro. What do you do when your Premiere is getting slow while you are working? Well, it all depends, of course, on your PC as well. But I've made a tutorial about glitches and errors in Premiere. You can definitely check it out. Just go to our channel right here and have a look at that video. Of course, it is Premiere. It has a lot of problems. I don't work at Adobe, so I can't really solve everything, but there's a lot of information in there about how you can solve most errors. So you have a lot of presets. After exporting, I'm told to install Adobe After Effects. Well, it all depends on the presets, of course. Whoa, this thing is falling down. It all depends on the presets, of course. Maybe those are just After Effects presets, or maybe they have like a thing going on that has to be linked with Adobe After Effects. I'm not entirely sure which presets you are talking, so I don't really know for sure, but that could be the case. How to become an independent video editor? Just start doing, man. Just create something, share it with the world on social media, show it to people, and that way people will know your name and will ask you for edits as well. How you make smooth cuts? It all depends a little bit on how you shot your thing, of course. You can make J and L cuts. I'll show you right away what that is. That's a good way to make it more smooth. Show us the finished product. It's not finished yet. We're still working on it. How do you make smooth cuts? So I'm going to show you. Do you speak French? Je parle un peu français, mais c'est pas vraiment bien, donc juste un peu. So yeah, I speak a little bit of French. When did Capella come? I'm not sure what that means. Today's my birthday, bro. Well, happy birthday to Rajat Kumar. I'm not entirely sure if I pronounced that right, but happy birthday, man. Documentaries have audio, that's true, but I'm gonna make a voiceover with the microphone over here at the end of the video. I'll place it here so that you guys know that I'm gonna do it. And let's see. I followed your Instagram. Do you mean my personal Instagram or Cinecom's Instagram? Let me know. I wish I could make a donation. I don't know, man. Sometimes YouTube just blocks donation in certain countries, but if you can, just donate. That way I'll get your name here on the board, and I'll definitely check out your channels when I'm done with the live stream, of course. Read the super chats. Lots of love from India. Thank you so much, guys. Let me check. I'm not sure where the super chats are here. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Wow, everything is going so fast here. Where was I? Wait, is there another? Let's see. Was there just another donation? Oh yeah, another donation by Ramzo. One more time. Okay, that's 4 times, bro. Man, thank you so much. You're from India, of course. You're saying it. Yeah, so much love. Namaste. Namaste, guy. Namaste. Man, thank you so much. We have really a hype train going on here, guys. Okay, so let's see. Love from Slovenia. I've been to Slovenia, but I don't know where exactly I've been to. It was for a client that I've been there. Le français est propre, bravo. Merci beaucoup. My birthday is on the 11th December. Oh, that's almost your birthday, man. Gaming Warrior, you're asking a lot if I can see your channel. Same for Alvin. Guys, I can't see everyone's channel, so donate something. I'll get you on the board here so that everyone knows your name, and that way I will, of course, check out your channel, of course. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Okay. Acapella. Yeah. 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 Okay. I know what you mean. Yeah. So the Mike Tompkins acapella is gonna be for next week because I had some problems figuring everything out. I still have to do some research for that. But today I made some huge discoveries with some super dope effects in Premiere Pro. So I'm super hyped for next week when I'll be doing a live a cappella song. By the way, guys, I'm not a musician. I always pronounce it so weird. Musician. I'm not a musician. I'm not a singer. I'm not an artist. So don't be too harsh on me, guys. I tried to make my own sounds today, and some of them were so bad, but some of them were quite alright. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the editing, and then I'll cover the other questions later on. So let's see. We have our infection. We had to wear masks everywhere. Maybe something about loneliness. Where can we show loneliness? Oh yeah, here. Let's do it like this. But I think it's also, yeah. We're going to speed duration. Let's do 400%. This is real speed. Okay. Let's bring it down just a little bit. And it's a nice thing because we have our visual line here in the middle, and that way it transitions to this. So this is kind of a smooth cut already. Now talking about smooth cuts, I told you about the J and L cuts. Now of course it's something you want to do with audio, but what it basically is starting the audio. Let's pretend that this has audio, guys. So if this shot right here has some audio, start here already while this shot is still showing, but that way the audio comes in and it cuts to this, and it's way smoother that way. So that's how to make a J or L cut. Now why is it called a J cut? Because, well, this looks like an L. If I do the opposite, this looks like a J. So that's why it's called that way. Can you guys still see it? Yeah, probably. Okay. So we had to wear masks everywhere. We had to be alone. Let's make it a little bit shorter. We were alone. Let's get some scientists. Let's scale the frame size and let's bring it down a bit. Scientists were working on solutions while we were working from home. That's a good text, right? Isn't it? Let's see. Here we're going to cut off a little bit of the headspace just to see what's going on here. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh yeah, this guy's being tested. That's also a good shot, right? Maybe something like when our bodies were filled with testing sticks, our malls got empty. Let's show the malls. They're empty. Maybe something like this. Our malls got empty. And maybe then kind of a transition shot. So we're using this. Right click. Scale to frame size. Ooh, don't like this. We have to bring it up a lot. We don't want to cut her off. Okay, so let's see what we have already. So we were having fun holding hands and traveling. This is a little bit too long. I'm just gonna cut it right here. Bam, ripple delete. Then VidCon 19 came along and we had to close everything. Our stores got closed. And we raided toilet paper. Everyone got infected. Unless if you were wearing a mask. So be safe, wear a mask. Work out alone. Wow. Let's press A. That's a selection for this. And I want this a bit longer here. Let's press A again just to see if it's... Yes, okay. So we were working out alone while doctors were testing, and we were working from home. And that rhymes. Rhyme master. Whoopa! And while our bodies were well filled with testing sticks, our malls got emptier. But to keep it on the bright side, more at-home pizza deliveries. That's a joke that we're gonna put in there. And now he needs a pizza shot. Do we have a pizza shot? Is that pizza? No, it isn't. I thought I had a shot of pizza, but apparently I don't. Oh well, let's take this. Oh, we have another donation. Let's see. CK Nagar. Let's put it on here. CK Nagar. Let's see. All right. Is it visible? No, not really. Let's do it like this. CK Nagar, thank you so much for the donation, man. Are you also from India? Because I see that you use the same currency. Yeah, love from India, he says. Guys, thank you so much for the donations. Wow, we're really on a hype train today. Lots of donations. Okay, guys, go and check out CK Nagar's channel. In the meantime, let's proceed. Okay, so what do we have so far? So where we were, keep it on the bright side. We can order more pizza from home. Oh, okay, this is a rotating shot. This is nice. Oh, we can make a cool transition if this is also a rotating shot. Let me check. Oh, yes it is. We're gonna create a transition, bro. Yes. So we're gonna make a speed ramp transition. Let's do speed ramp. Let's place a keyframe. Let's bring this up. Oh, not this part. I mean this part right here. Let's put it up a lot. Let's make it a little bit more smooth. Okay. So let's see. Whoop. A little bit longer. Ooh, this is really going slow. We need to bump this up a lot. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Why is this so small? Oh my god. Normally, we can also do it right here. Let's see. Oop. Oh, it's also super small right here. Oh, okay. Okay, like this, and then we do the same here. So right click on the effects button, go to time remapping, speed. Let's zoom out a bit, like this. And P to create a keyframe. Drag this up all the way. Make it a little bit more smoother, a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Normally this should create kind of a transition, but it's going really, really, really slow. So let's have a look. There's kind of a glitch in there, but I'm not sure if it's in the footage itself or if it's... Let's see. I kind of like it. Even though there's kind of a glitchy thing going on here, I kind of like it. Okay, so that's good. That's what we have already. That's a nice transition going on there. And I think we also have another shot, but I'm not gonna use this one. Okay, so, oh, I see that we have some different donations. Let's save and go to our video right here. Let's see. We have another one from CK Nagar. That's 2 times, my man. And another one from Find Up. Find double point up. That's a special name. Very special. I'm curious to see what you do on your channel, so I'm gonna check it out once I'm done. Okay. Oh, and I see that Ramzo also made a donation another time. So Ramzo, that's 5 times in a row, man. Whoa, you guys are definitely on a hype. Woo! Okay, guys, super nice. Thank you so much for all your donations. Oh my god. This is going strong today. Wow. We have so many donations already. Thank you so much for your support. Everyone, go and check out their channels. Building the hype love. Definitely. I'm getting super hyped right here. Even my hair is going crazy all the way. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna finish it first. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it first and I'll go check out the other comments. Let's see. So we just made our transition. We were talking about food. You can take food at home. It's super dope. Are we gonna make the joke with sci-fi? Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it like this. So guys, we're going to say, wash your hands. And another donation from CK Nagar. Man, that's 3 times already. You guys are on a roll. You guys are definitely on a roll. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. What a support today. Oh my god, I have to do this more often. Okay, so we have some food. We have this guy cleaning his hands, which is super important now. Let's say something about having fun with your family. This kid is so cute. Man, my god. Oh, that's not large enough, so scale it to frame size. I'm gonna warm this shot just a tiny bit because it's kind of a cold looking shot. I don't want that. I want some more positivity in there, so let's pump up the temperature. Let's put some highlights in there and maybe just a little bit of overall warmth. Let's see the before and after. Better, definitely better. Okay, let's enlarge this again. So our story goes, because I have to end this with my voiceover that I'm going to make. The story goes, remember when we were having fun like this, or could hold hands together, or could travel? No, because this year VidCon19 broke out. Stores had to close. Everything was gone, especially toilet paper to wipe our asses. People got infected. Unless if you wear a mask. Like for real though, wear a mask. And then we go transition to this, so it says like, work out alone. While scientists are working on a cure, we stay at home, or we stay to work at home. While mouths are being filled with testing sticks, our carts got emptier. But keep it on the bright side, guys. More pizza deliveries and more delicious food at home. Unless, no, not unless. Wait, we have to adjust this a little bit. This. So keep cleaning your hands. Keep having fun with your loved ones. Let's bring it down a little bit more. And what else do we have to do? Let's see, is there something else going on? Maybe something like this. Something like keep, oh, this is too small. Let's bump it up. Here we go. Let's reposition it like this. And we go like, keep having fun with your loved ones. Keep caring. And maybe something like, we will find a way together. With the right cures. And now we have to end this. I want to make kind of a short documentary. So we have to build up some hype now, and now we have to get on a positive note, because that's how it's all gonna end. We're gonna end with a positive thing. So maybe something like, the roads are long. Wow, super nice shot. Especially with the color grade that we put on it. Let's check out without it. Ooh, super cinematic. So the roads are long. But we will get there eventually. And let's end with the party shot. Super cool shot, okay. That way we can all party together. And that's the ending of our video. Let's transition it there. Okay, and this is gonna be our award-winning documentary. Okay, so let's check. What's behind the adjustment layer? So the top one just has a crop applied to it with 14% on top. Oh yeah, this is not a good reference. Let me just show it here. With a top and bottom percentage of 14%, which you can see right here. So that's this. It's just crops so that we get cinematic scopes. And the bottom one is just a teal and orange LUT, which is the color grading, because some of these shots, especially the ones in the beginning, I have color corrected already. So these were manually adjusted on the shot itself so that they are a little bit more the same contrast and lighting. Especially this one, you see, this is a little bit over exposed, and especially those shadows aren't that contrasty. So I put some contrast in there, made it a bit more warm, and that way we got this. Okay, so let's hop over, because I see that we still have some donations to talk about. I think, wait, I can't follow anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nagari, I have a fourth one, I think. So yeah, let's put another mark right here. Thank you so much, man. Hype train is going well. Where is Jordy? Jordy is currently in the office. He's working on Copycat. No, wait, on Creative Tuesday. Yeah, someone wants to donate but doesn't have a lot of money. Doesn't matter, bro. You're watching this stream. You probably have liked it or subscribed to our channel. That's also great support. So thank you for that. Do you save lives? No, I don't save any lives. I'm not a medic. All my respect to those people working at the hospitals at the moment, all the doctors and nurses, because they are saving lives. You could add a nice transition between the two scenes with the supermarket shelves. Yeah, sure, certainly. Tell me which transition I should put there, and then I'll try and make that. At the end of the donations were about $10. Doesn't really matter. A donation is a donation. Doesn't matter how much it is. It's just the support that counts. And of course, you get your name on here, which is kind of a free, or not really a free, but kind of advertisement for you, because everyone will see your name and can check you out. So let's see. I hope you guys started on a VFX school. Well, we're not really in the habit of starting a school, but yeah, you can definitely, of course, check out all of our tutorials and learn from those. That's something that I highly recommend, just checking out tutorials and stuff like that. Let's see. This is the first live stream that you're watching, actually. Oh man, you should watch all of our live streams and all of our tutorials. We have so much fun during these streams. We don't always finish what we started, but yeah, we have done that in the past. We have finished our projects here, of course, just like today. But yeah, we just always have a lot of fun here, a lot of questions and answers. And oh my god, CK Nagad 5 times, man, 5 times. Same as Ramzo. Man, you guys are on a roll today. So much support. Thank you guys for that. Guys, I keep on saying it. Definitely check out their channels. Scale to frame size, adjust the picture size, and the scale size stays 100%. And set the frame, adjust the picture size, and scale will adjust also. Yeah, that's indeed true. Thank you, Nico Knecht, for explaining that. I'm not sure who was asking, but he had the right answer, indeed. I probably didn't see the question passing by. Sorry for that. How to edit a montage, a gaming montage, or a montage with photos. I'm not really that much of a gamer myself, so I'm not really familiar with gaming montages. I'll try to look them up, but I think it's just a lot of editing, like looking for the highlights of your gaming. Like if you, for instance, play Call of Duty, try to find a section where you like sniper someone down from like a super long distance. Definitely take that shot, and don't take a shot where you like always miss your shots. Unless if it's super funny, you can use that, of course. What else do we have here? Let's see. Man, so many comments, guys. Jill, number 1. Oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. What else do we have? What keyframe, what keyboard do you use? This is a Sharkoon Skiller Mac. That's everything that I read on here. I'm not really familiar with this keyboard. It's from Jordy, so it's from Sharkoon. Yeah, let's check. Is there a serial number on there? It's the model Skiller Mac SGK3 gaming keyboard. It has some lights in there as well. If I press a button, it lights up. Super cool. Let's check. Who else? Just subscribe to his channel. Thank you, man. Thank you for the subscription. I hope you guys enjoyed our content, both the live streams and the tutorials. Talking about tutorials, Wednesday is gonna be our tutorial about how to make a YouTube intro with only Premiere Pro effects. And I can really tell you, it isn't much of a super basic tutorial. It's kind of more advanced, but I go step by step. So I show you the result, and then I'm going to go in depth in how to create that. I don't skip anything, okay? So I'm literally gonna show you every step, every property that you have to change. So it's gonna be super great. It's not gonna be something that you've seen in other tutorials, I think. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. I really liked it. So I got the idea from actually going on Storyblocks, seeing all of those templates there. There were some templates with some effects in there, and I was like, how can I recreate that in Premiere Pro? So I tried, and yeah, I succeeded. So stay tuned for Wednesday. Let's see, maybe you can add a transition with an offset and warp combination. Yeah, we could do that, but I think it's a little bit too busy if you use those effects, because the rest of it is quite normal paced editing. I don't want it to be like a too effecty documentary, if you know what I mean. So maybe if you have something else in mind, another transition that we can use for those shelves, something more like on the down low, you know, something smooth, something like pleasing for the eye, not too active, not too dynamic. Let's see. Wow, I'm missing so much of these comments, guys. When is the next editing your footage? Waiting for it. Probably within 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not entirely sure yet. Next week is gonna be the how to make your a cappella song. But I'll definitely make a community post about it, so you'll definitely get a notification probably or see it somewhere. But yeah, probably within 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure yet. Let's see. Do you save this live? Oh, okay, now I know what you mean. Do you save a live as in this live stream? I thought you were talking about did I actually save someone's life? Yeah, of course I saved this live stream. It's gonna be online after this is over. So yeah, I do save this. Which transition did I put at the last part of the video? Let's have a look. Did you mean this right here? It's just a regular cross dissolve. I just right click on it and it says apply default transitions. It's just a basic cross dissolve, and that way it just goes to black. You can also use a effect called dip to black, which is this one right here, and it does the same, but actually this kind of lowers the opacity and it doesn't go to a black screen, while dip to black really goes to a black screen. Yeah, so that's what I did here. Let's see, I'm gonna answer a couple more questions and then I'm going to create the voiceover, because then we can wrap this up and end this documentary. I see someone talking about some computer specs. Honestly, guys, I don't know much about computer specs, to be honest. I'm sorry for that. If someone else in the comments knows the answer to that, definitely let me know, guys. Let's see. We have to make a Cinebasics donator battle. Yeah, we could do that. We can make it a battle. Will this whole session still be available? Yes, it will. You're a great teacher. Thank you so much, Siki Nagar. Thank you so much. You're a great supporter of the channel, a great donator. When is the meme making live stream? Well, not entirely sure yet. Probably in a couple of weeks, because I don't know anything about memes, so I have to look up and do my research for that as well. That's the thing, guys. When I make a tutorial, it's something that I really know, so it's not that much of a preparation to make it. But when I do a live stream, I want to surprise you guys with something that we can interact with together. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult that way, because I have to do a lot of preparations and research. And if I'm seeing this correctly, I think that Siki Nagar just donated again, so that's 6 times, man. You're winning this battle. Okay, wow, we're on the hype today. Someone is working on a documentary as well around Chile during 1 year. There's a lot of footage, 30 terabytes of footage. Wow. My recommendation, make proxies, because you'll probably have tons of footage. I'm not sure if you shot 4K or HD or maybe 6K or 8K, whatever, but make proxies out of them. That way it will edit a lot smoother and a lot easier. And if possible, try not to work from external hard drives. If possible, try to make it even on your internal hard drive or on a server or something, because you know, with all of those USB ports, sometimes the connection is a bit yeah, crappy for your Premiere Pro, because it has to send all of that data, and if it isn't strong enough to process all that data, it could be a little bit more slower for your edit. Are you still going to review user footage? Maybe put a challenge together for us to do? Yes, I will do that in a, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks maybe. I'm not sure yet. Ramzo's donation number is out of frame. Let me reframe it. So Ramzo had about had 5 donations already, and Siki Nagar has 6, and our current winner is currently the Orlando guy, who has 7 donations already, but unfortunately he didn't donate it today. I'm not sure if he's even watching. Let's see. You're a big fan. Thank you so much, man. Where are you right now? I'm currently in the studio. I mean the studio for our talking head parts. We also have a film studio downstairs, and the office is actually on that side of the wall. So yeah. Can you do a live of you color grading? Yeah. Yeah, we can make a live stream about purely color grading. Maybe I can. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Can you give us tips on making advertisement for an event? Yeah, sure. Depends on what kind of event that you have. So tell me what kind of event, and then I'll see what I can do. Let me check the hour. Yeah, okay. Let's see. But wasn't Jill colorblind? Yes, I am colorblind, but I do know how to color grade because luckily Premiere Pro has some tools like the Lumetri scopes to help me with that. And we have another donation from Akshay Krishna. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right, but if so, guys, check out his channel. Let me see if I can write that correctly. Akshay or Akshay, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Krishna. Sorry if it's not pronounced correctly, guys. So, Akshay Krishna, check him out, check him out, check him out. Or her, I'm not sure. Probably him, yeah. You're working on an event with 10 gigabytes of data and working on internal SSD. That's good. Ramzo did another donation as well. Man, you guys are on a roll. Let's get this hype started again. Okay, so where are the ladies in the house? We can't see your donations. What men can do, women can do better. Julius, that's true. Men and women are equal. No one is better, but we have to admit, guys, women are probably better at stuff than guys. Most of the times. They're also probably correct most of the times when we're in a discussion with them. Yeah, respect your women, guys. Respect your women. But honestly, are there any women watching right now? Because I actually have no clue about that. Oh, Seekin, I got left another donation as well. Man, you guys are battling it out. So yeah, if there is a girl watching or a woman watching or a lady, of course, leave your name in the comments below, guys, because I'm not sure actually if there are any girls watching. Would be cool though. Can you do a simple studio tour? No, that's not possible, unfortunately, because that's a stationary camera. I can't go around and show you everything, but we have a studio tour on the Cinecom channel, so definitely go on there. There are, I think there are already 2 videos about it, where we go through the entire studio, so yeah, definitely check that out. Gender equality, that's right, man, gender equality. Where can we find editing courses? You can find a lot of them, of course, here on YouTube, both on this channel and on Cinecom. And you can go on Skillshare, of course, where there are tons and tons of classes that you can check out and learn literally everything. Wait, another donation from Ramzo? Oh my god. Wait, or was I... Wait, well, I can't follow anymore, guys. Yeah, it's from Ramzo, yeah. Ooh, you guys are really battling. When you review our footage, let's do a Cine challenge or a basics challenge. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make it a challenge. Let's do that. Maybe I can try and ask Jordi if we can link some kind of giveaway to it, maybe. Let's see. Where are Jordi, Janik, and Lorenzo? They're currently working in the office for both Creative Tuesday and Copycat Friday. I love your work. Thank you so much. LOL donation table. Yeah, we have a lot of donations already. My god, there's a battle going on today. Such a hype. On which camera are we shooting this? This is a Canon C200, I think. So yeah. Okay, but guys, I'm gonna do and go into Premiere Pro and I'm gonna create our voiceover. So let's see if I can plug in this mic and let's see if it works. I have to disconnect one of the other things here. Let's disconnect the mouse because I can just use the mouse pad. So let's do it like this. Let's see. This goes in here. Mic check 1 2. I'm not sure if this is coming in. Let's go into Premiere Pro. Okay, I'm gonna right click on here and see voiceover record settings. Now here I can see that when I talk, you can see my levels. Now I don't want this to go into the red zone right here, because that way you will see that it is cranking up my volume, which isn't gonna be nice to listen to. As you can see, whoops. Why isn't it working anymore? Hello. No input. Let's put it to Yeti. Yes, okay. Now it is working. Now I'm gonna put a pre-roll over here. It just counts to 3 then, and it's a little bit way easier, so I can prepare, take my breath. So yeah. Let me check. I see that Ramzo also made another donation, so I'm gonna put another mark right here. Thank you, Ramzo. And now let's get started with the voiceover. So I'm gonna close this. Oh, Jace Films put another donation there. Hashtag Basics Challenge. Let's make it a challenge, guys. Man, you guys are definitely battling it out for those donations. Guys, I'm gonna check all of your channels later today. Definitely. Okay, so let's name this audio track to voice. Oh, why isn't it working? Oh, that wasn't my mouse. That was my keyboard. Okay. So, yeah, okay, let's just keep it like this. No problem. Okay, so now you can see that I can push on this button. Now, what happens when I push on it? You will see it's counting down. It's that pre-roll. And when I talk now, I'm talking, la 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 la. Space. Space means stop. Now you see that I have some audio here. Well, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Let's see. Can I open up the desktop audio? Now, I hope you guys can hear it. I can't, unfortunately. So I'm gonna play this video, or it's gonna play automatically. And in the meanwhile, I'm just going to talk, and my voiceover is gonna be on here. Now, what I can do is either talk the entire length of this video, but it could happen that I make some mistakes and then I have to cut, or I can just talk specific parts of it. So I'll see what I'll do. But in the meantime, Bellum Videos just did another donation. Where are you? You're right over here. Thank you so much. You just joined the Basics channel. Let's see what the time is. Okay. We have a couple more minutes left, guys. So let's do the voiceover. Do I need a voiceover voice? Do I have to talk like this? Or like, what's the guy from National Geographic and Planet Earth? What's his name? I forgot. Oh my god, he's such a huge inspiration for me. He's like a sir. Guys, you probably know it. Who's that guy who narrates all of the like Planet Earth documentaries? He's a sir, but I totally forgot his name. I'm thinking about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but that's not it. That's the author from like I think Sherlock Holmes and Jurassic Park. Oh my god, I totally forget the name of this guy. Anyway, do I have to talk like him? It's more like, in the wild we can see tough like this. I don't know, man. What kind of voice should I do? Just a regular voice? Let's do a regular voice. Okay, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Remember when we could play together on the beach, just like this? Or hold hands. Remember when we could travel? Well. Not good. Didn't like it. We're gonna do it again. Sir David Attenborough, of course. Thank you, guys. Man, I totally forgot his name. Dr. Hammond. Indeed, Dr. Hammond from Jurassic Park. Okay. Once again. Remember when we could play on the beach with our friends. Remember when we could hold hands. Remember when we could travel. Well, that all changed because of VidCon 19. Stores had to close, and everything was going away. Yes, toilet paper. Okay, I didn't like the last part, but I liked the beginning part until here. So I can't really hear it, but I'm just gonna cut it. Hopefully it, oh yeah, this isn't working anymore. So let's do it like this. I will proceed just from here. Ramzo did another donation. He's also joining the Cine Battle Challenge Basics channels, whatever it's called. What was the name again? Basics Challenge. Yeah, guys. Basics channel. Let's go. Wait, I'll just put a comment about it. Let's see. Basics. This keyboard is different. Join the Basics Challenge. Where is the... Oh, here it is. Support this channel with a small donation. Here we go. Can you guys see the comment? I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's proceed with the voiceover. So we're talking about stores that were closing. Let's do it on, yeah, let's do it on the same track.
Changed because of VidCon 19.
Stores got closed and everything disappeared. Especially toilet paper. Many people got infected. Unless if you wore a mask. So wear a mask. Work out alone while doctors are working out our virus. Man, that wasn't correct. They have to work out our vaccination. So let's get rid of that last part. Let's do it again.
Unless if you wore a mask. So wear a mask.
Work out alone while doctors are working out a solution to cure us. And don't forget, work from home. And while mouths are being filled with testing sticks, and everything is getting more and more empty, keep on the bright side. Because now you can order pizza online and have lots and lots of food at home. Oh, and wash your hands. Have fun with your family and loved ones. If they're in your bubble. Care about each other. Care about the environment. And everything will come to an end. What was that last part? Everything will come to an end? No, everything will not come to an end. Let's do it again.
Care about the environment.
I don't know what to say. Damn. Let's delete that last part. What should I say on this shot right here? Maybe I should just delete this. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this part. And let's just do it like this. Okay, let's go.
Care about the environment.
And although the roads may seem long, very long, there is still some hope. Because together we can make it. And at the end, we party. And there you have it, guys. Let me rearrange this again. Get rid of this microphone. Now I can't really hear it because I don't have my headphones, so I'm not sure how the audio quality is, but normally it should be quite okay. Let's play it.
When we could play on the beach.
You guys can probably hear it.
Remember when we could hold hands. Remember when we could travel. Well, that all changed because of VidCon 19.
Let me enlarge this a bit.
Stores got closed and everything disappeared, especially toilet paper. Many people got infected, unless if you wore a mask. So wear a mask.
So how is
Work
the
out
quality of
alone.
the audio, guys? I can't really hear it. Maybe I can see if I can change the... yeah, normally it should... Oh, wait. I know. Preferences, audio hardware. Yeah, normally it should output on my speakers, but I can't really hear it. That's weird. Because they're at 100%. Okay. Anyway.
While doctors are working out a solution to cure us. And don't forget, work from home.
Is it good? Yeah?
And while mouths are being filled with testing sticks, and everything is getting more and more empty.
Louder. Should it be louder? Okay, let's do G, which hits up the gain adjustment. Let's put a little bit more gain there. Maybe around 4. Let's see, because...
And
it
although
shouldn't
the
peak
roads
here.
may seem...
Okay, now what we are also going to do is I'm gonna open up the, where is it? Essential sound, no, audio track mixer, that's what I need. We open up this section right here, and this is our first audio track, which is actually this one. And we're going to apply a multi-band compressor to it. And I've actually also made a tutorial about this, guys. Let's kill the harshness, put it to dB. Then we're gonna apply the 30 bands graphic equalizer to it and set it to gentle low boost. And then we're going to add a hard limiter of -3. Normally this should make the audio quite good.
Remember when we could play on the beach with our friends? Remember when we could hold hands? Remember when we could travel? Well, that all changed because of...
Now, of course, guys, like I
VidCon.
mentioned, I can't really hear it. So, yeah, I'm just looking at my track meters here, but it looks like it's quite okay. I think this is going to be a little bit over... Maybe... Yeah, but anyway, that's how you record a voiceover. So it's super nice, super useful. It's something that I learned while making the a cappella song preparations that I did for you guys. So guys, let me quickly check. Do we have some new donations? I think so. I think Ramzo and CK Nagar both did some new donations. So let's bring those names up there. That's 10 for Ramzo and 8 for CK Nagar. Yes, yes. Okay, let me quickly check because we're actually done now with the documentary. I hope you guys like it. It's actually something super simple that you can make for yourself at home. So yeah, doesn't have a lot of super special effects to it, but in my opinion, something that is a really good video doesn't always need a lot of effects. It needs some quality audio, some quality footage, some nice color grading. I think that also does a lot. It doesn't really need special things to it. So yeah, let me quickly check the comment section and then we'll proceed. Oh no, we won't proceed because we're done. Yeah, so let's do a quick Q&A and then we'll wrap it up because this is taking forever actually, this live stream. Man, it's almost taking up 2 hours. So let's do 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes of Q&A. Drop it down low in the comment section. Also, I see some messages were retracted again. Really, I have to work on that bot. I think it's a little bit too harsh. So yeah, sorry guys for that. Let me check. Also, join the Basics Challenge, guys. Give us a small donation as a support to this channel and these live streams. And I'll put your name up here so that everyone can see it. I'll check out your channel. Once this is over, I'll tell something about it in the next live stream next week. And yeah, let's keep this hype train going, guys. Now, why won't I use Adobe? What? Okay, just 5 more minutes Q&A and then we're quitting this live stream. Why won't you use Adobe Audition to Premiere workflow? It's super easy. Indeed, it's super easy, and I would recommend doing that, but this is a Premiere Basics channel, so it means only Premiere Pro. That's why I want to show you guys how to do everything inside Adobe Premiere and not Adobe Audition or something else. How to make effects keyframes? It all depends on what kind of effects that you want to create. Of course, when you go into the effects control panel, let me show you real quick. Where is it? Right here. Like if you select a clip, you can see all of those values here, all of those properties. You can toggle an animation right here. This makes a keyframe. You can go further in time, change one of these properties, and if you then play it,
Remember when we
create. Now this is a quite stupid example because it also has some motion in the shot itself, but this will create an animation. So yeah, that's how you create something with keyframes. Let's see. We finished the 100 minutes. Woo! I think this is our longest live stream so far. Make a series like Magic of the Month like Zach King. Well, Zach King has a lot of super intensive videos, but lots of that is made in After Effects, so I'm not gonna be able to do that right here. What music were you making in the last Cinecom video? Oh, I know what you mean. Well, it's actually gonna be for next live stream. I'm gonna make an own a cappella song right here using my microphone, my voice, and of course I'm gonna put a headphone on that time because I want to hear myself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an entire song just by my mouth. I'm not gonna use any instruments, no plugins. I'm just gonna use my mouth, and with that, we're going to create an entire song with like bass guitar, electric guitar, drums. So you have to be able to create a little bit of sounds with your voice, a little bit of beatboxing. Now, I'm not a beatboxer, but I can do like simple things like I'm not sure if you guys can hear that well. You also have to create like bass, like or like a guitar, but I'm gonna talk about that next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Guys, go to our channel, subscribe, like this video, and put on the notification bell if you want to get a notification for our next live stream and for Wednesday's tutorial, which will be about how to make a YouTube intro. Not just a regular one, a super dope one with lots of effects in there. Okay, let's check. The audio is nice. Well, thank you so much. How did you add the echo? It's probably just because there's a lot of, you know, space here and the microphone isn't that direct, so I think it caused a lot of echo that way. Background music, yeah, of course we do need some background music in this documentary, but like I said, I'm not a musician, man, I really can't pronounce that name. So yeah, we can go in Storyblocks or another website with sounds on and music on it, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it today. Let's see, 1 more minute, guys, and then I'm gonna wrap up. Let's see, a lot of questions about VFX and After Effects. That's not gonna be for this channel, guys. This is only Premiere Pro. You ask the audience to submit videos and you review them. Yes, I'm gonna do that in a couple of weeks. I think 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, so you learned a lot from us. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for all the donations. I guess I won the basic challenge. Yes, Ramzo, you just won the basic challenge. Thank you so much for all the donations. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments and questions. I'll see you guys next week for our live stream or Wednesday on our tutorial. Until then, stay creative.